Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. Today's going to be great. It's going to be adventurous. We're going to talk about all sorts of cruise updates, including the one that just dropped yesterday, Hero of the Seas. Crazy to even know, but Hero is coming much better than Legends. Crazy, like all the new stuff. We're going to talk about all of that, all the cruise updates, cancellations, what cruise lines are canceling, and what to do about it, because this is going to be a packed live stream. So welcome in, everybody. I see there's a lot of people coming in. Welcome in, Donnell and Jen. Welcome in, JR21732. Edna's World. Hello, my love. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome in, Edna, and everybody that did not comment, either at least do the wave. And that's going to be something new for the channel, do the wave. So yeah, just put a wave on in the comments. Let us know. Hit that like button, because this live stream is going to be packed with information. I haven't done one of these in a while. Usually I pick a topic and we talk about it. I just need to get back into the topics. I'm trying to get some BDMs to come into the show, trying to work all of that. Next week, we're going to be getting ready for our new adventure on World America. We're going on the Expedia Anchor Conference. It's once a year. And next April 11th, we're going to be on World America. So we're going to be getting ready for that. That's what we're going to talk about next Tuesday. So come and enjoy this show. We're going to start with the cruise updates, and then we're going to do the Hero of the Seas towards the end, because there's a lot to unpack with that brand new ship that's coming in. And there's a lot of questions, a lot of cool things, little different things than the Legend, than the Star and Icon. For those of you that don't know, Hero of the Sea is the 4th Icon class ship, and we're going to be unpacking all of that. But let's start with some cruise updates in our cruise industry. First up, coming in hot, and I don't know how many of you guys, I do have at least 5 of my clients that their MSC World Europa got canceled, guys. The 2026-2027 season in the Middle East, World Europa to the Caribbean, completely canceled. They canceled all of that. So for you, if you have been in the cancellation situation, you have a choice to book another one, and they'll move all of that to the new one. Just keep in mind that World Europa will be coming to the Caribbean. It is the first time you're going to see that girl in the Caribbean, because she's from Europa, but they cannot leave her just anywhere. They got to bring her somewhere so they can continue that revenue. So MSC just announced today that the canceling is planned of 2026 season in the Middle East. On board the MSC World Europa, according to the press release, the decision is part of the revised information from MSC. Unfortunately, hopefully there was some people can maybe, because a lot of these cruises, the ones that I have at least, were all in December. They were New Year's cruise for this year. So I'm working with my clients to get them maybe on a different cruise ship altogether. Another thing that is that we got in the cruise news, the Brilliant Lady completes the Virgin first Panama Canal transit. If you guys did not know that Virgin goes to Panama, that's something that is new out there. So the Brilliant Lady is the one completing those types of Panama Canal transit. The Brilliant Lady recently completed its inaugural transit through the Panama Canal, making the first time a Virgin Voyage vessel has sailed through the waterway. For those of you that maybe are not in the know of cruising, Norwegian Luna just christened their ship in Miami this past weekend. So the Norwegian line NCL christened the newest ship, the Norwegian Luna, in Miami on Friday, making the latest addition to the company Prima Class Plus class fleet. The ceremony took place in Miami. So if you guys know a couple of vloggers, I actually know a couple of them that were there, and they're bringing out all that new content to you guys. So keep that in mind, that all these new ships are coming in. Carnival Corporation 2026 Q1 results were announced, and Carnival Corporation has announced the financial results for the first quarter in 2026 and provided an update outlook. So they diluted the EPS of 19 cents and adjusted them to 20 cents and they were up 50% compared to last year's quarter one. So keep in mind that all these cruise lines, depending on where you are and all of that stuff, are doing something completely different. But yeah, Holland America also in the news to offer new 8-day itinerary to Southeast Asia. So if you were thinking of possibly going Southeast Asia, maybe Holland might be the one because they're doing an 8-day itinerary and they're offering this in the Southeast Asia as part of the 2027-2028 winter season, according to the press release. Disney Cruise Lines unveiled the Disney Believe. It is the Next Wish class ship, and Walt Disney Company new CEO Josh D'Amaro has unveiled the name of the theme and next on the next Disney Cruise Line ship, and fourth the Disney Cruise Line Wish class. I don't know how many of you guys follow Disney, but Disney just dropped their brand new Disney Adventure in Singapore. I've been looking at a lot of these bloggers out there that went to Singapore. Let me tell you, that ship is beautiful. It is completely different. Keep in mind that that specific ship belonged to a different cruise line altogether, and they bought it from them because they were going to just scratch the whole thing. So Disney bought that ship, and that's how it became the Disney Adventures. Keep in mind that if you're traveling to Singapore to get onto this Disney ship, they're doing only sea days for now. That might change down in the future. Ain't that crazy how everything just changes all over? The Disney Adventure is off. It is off the chain, Donna. I was actually thinking maybe, we can maybe do a trip up there and get on it because it is really cool. Super different. If you guys have not seen the Disney Adventures, you guys got to go check out those vlogs. I haven't gone to Singapore, but if I do one day, trust and believe we will have vlogs coming out from that ship. Let me see. If you guys are like into river cruising, Ama Waterways christened the Ama Sophia on the Rhine. The christening was held the ceremony of the newest river ship, Ana Sophia, on March 14. More than 1,200 advisors attending the Esta River Cruise Expo in Amsterdam were invited. So keep in mind that if that's something that you're into, then let me know because I have a lot of really good specials on Ama Waterway right now. MSC bringing the yacht club to 2 more ships, sailing the MSC cruise ships, 2 vessels, the MSC Musica and the MSC Orchestra, which are being upgraded to feature the MSC Yacht Club and are open for booking. The upgrade to the Musica will set sail. So keep in mind that there's 2 more ships if you like the yacht club and maybe you want to try these 2 different types of ships. They are there for the grabs. So that is all the information that I have for the cruise update because the Hero of the Seas is going to take a long time on this show. Hello, Queen of Disney. We were just talking about Disney, the Disney Adventure, the Disney Destiny, the Disney, all sorts of stuff that are out there. I know that Destiny is here in Florida. I'm looking into that one and possibly the Treasure that I'm looking to see which one I want to go in because I want to do something different. But I really like the Disney Adventure. So I've never been to Singapore. So that'll be kind of like a really cool thing to do and to bring out to you guys. Okay, so let's talk about the brand new ship that everybody's been talking about since it dropped yesterday morning, guys. This was crazy. Like, I have to ask the question. Do you guys like the name Hero of the Seas? I was a little bit taken aback about the name. I'm like, I don't know if I could feel the hero of the sea, but I get they have Icon, Star, and then they have Legends, and now obviously Hero. So Royal Caribbean new cruise ship has 9 pools and a 3-story suite. It is a first of its kind water slide, guys. Ridiculous. Wait until you all see the brand new 3-story suite. It is crazy. And I know as a travel advisor, that one is going to be sold out. I bet you anything because they only have, I think, 1 of them. So it's crazy. Right there now, that's what I said when I say heroes, and I'm like, what? But everybody, to each his own. A lot of people, some people like it. I should have put a post out there, see who liked it and who didn't. But Royal Caribbean is making its next icon class ship bigger and bolder with some serious new changes. Because you know what? Everybody that goes on these ships, if you notice, they start with the icon class. Something was different on Star, something was different on Legend. Because Star and Icon do not have the railway, and Legends and Hero is going to have that. So we're going to talk about all of those things, all of the different changes. Let me know what you think about the information that you guys have read so far on Heroes. But we're going to dive deep into this brand new ship, because Royal does a really good job with their ships. I'm looking forward to meeting one day Heroes. I will be on the Legends on the first sailing this year in November. I think I'm there November 11th. So I'm going to be there on that first sailing. So can't wait to see Legends. So Hero of the Sea, the fourth icon class ship, will set sail from Miami on August of 2027. The cruise line announced on Monday this will be the biggest cruise ship in the world when she debuts and offers new activities and experiences. Oh, look, Jen says, I don't like, I don't like, Jen said should have been Legacy. Legacy would have been great. I'll be honest. Legacy would have been better than Heroes. One takeaway from the early announcement in Royal Caribbean wants to offer more to families to experience together. While the majority of the ship is similar to the other Icon class ship, the biggest change speak to the family cruise vacation. With more water, more thrills, more choices of all ages, we're continuing to build on what our guests love about Royal Caribbean and delivering experiences families are looking for when vacationing together. Said the CEO of Michael Bailey. Actually, I've been checking out Michael Bailey's blog and information that he's put. He already has Skipper in his house, and it was really cute. She's so cute. So I can't wait to meet Skipper. I think she's going to be our Legends dog that's going to be living there. When will Hero of the Seas debut? That's a lot of questions that people have. The ship will launch in August of 2027. Its home port is going to be Miami, Florida. Bookings are going to be open tomorrow on April Fool's Day. It's not a joke, but it will be opening tomorrow. Royal Caribbean says Crown and Anchor members can book on April 1st, and the public can do so on April 2nd. But it's been, our experience bookings are available for everyone on April 1st. The difference is booking get publicized on the 2nd. With new coming up Heroes of the Seas, you're going to have more pools. We're shifted towards the lounging stuff. Royal Caribbean is never content with rolling out copies of its ships. They always like to do something different for every ship that they have. They look for opportunities to improve and push forward. Hero of the Seas will lean more into the resort at sea vibe. But don't worry, guys, because there's plenty of thrills to be happening on this ship. There will be 9 pools in total, making the ship with the most at sea. But the real change is how these pools will be used. So, guys, if you remember like the Hideaway Beach and all of that, a lot of people love the Hideaway, but a lot of people were also upset with the layout and the way that it happened. But on Heroes, Royal actually heard all of you guys. So they came up with a new pool concept with the Coconut Cove that has a new water loungers and chill Caribbean bar energy. The Hideaway is an adult-only area, is being upgraded to have the second pool. Plus, it will have the largest swim-up bar at sea in the water with the DJ booth. Okay, let's repeat this. For those of you that didn't hear right, it will have the largest swim-up bar at sea. That's what it was missing with the other ships. So sorry, Icon and Star, you guys came a long time ago, but you're not going to have this. And Legends is not going to have it either. So This is something that Heroes is going to have. The water park is getting a new headline attraction. So the Category 6 water park has been notable for now how big it is since debuting on the Icons of the Seas, but it's getting even bigger on Hero. You might be asking, what? Yeah, can they make it any bigger? Of course, it's Royal, right? Royal Caribbean is adding his first funnel raft slide at sea. Okay, let's go back and repeat that. They're adding their first ever funnel raft at sea. Plus, there will be new twist on the Mat Racing Storm Chasers duo. Both slides are kind of water slides families can enjoy together, which is something the cruise line has heard its guests prefer over solo body slides. Crazy to even think, right? Crazy. Now, when it comes to dining, because Royal does it better, dining gets more experimental. So let's talk a little bit about what's changing on Heroes. Dining is evolving yet again, Heroes of the Seas. The ship will have 28 dining venues, but the amount of places to eat isn't the whole story. Think about it, 28 dining venues. Now, on this specific ship, we're going to have the New Orleans Parish Supper Club. It is a jazz experience that combines a Cajun Creole tasting menu. So for those of you that love to go to New Orleans and enjoy that type of food, it's coming to Heroes. Crazy to even know. I can't wait to go check it out. There will be an immersive train that experience on Hero of the Seas. Royal Caribbean neglected to mention what the theme or motive will be yet. But if there's an immersive train car, it's going to be really cool. It is going to be, I agree with you, Dano, they don't have any Guy's Burger, but that base camp burger is really good. If you guys have not tried it, that is a really good burger there. Something else new coming to Hero are the hands-on cooking classes in a new venue, and it'll be revealed down the road. So the venue, I don't know if how many of you guys have seen the picture. You kind of have like some seating areas. You have like the culinary chef in the middle, and then you guys get to interact and build your cooking. So it's really, it's kind of like, I don't know if how many of you guys have been to Carnival and they have the Carnival's kitchen. It doesn't look like the Carnival's kitchen. It has a seating area and all of that stuff, but you get to, interact with all of that stuff. So I think it's going to be a really cool concept. It will be located in the Surfside neighborhood where the families of all ages can learn kitchen skills together, from fun recipes, little ones, to be more advanced course focused on chopping and baking. So it's going to be kind of like a more family type of oriented kind of thing. So just keep that in mind, if you ever book one. Now, this next section that we're going to talk about, I read it and I actually been watching some of these, the concept. As you guys know, Icon, Star, and Legend has the Ultimate Family House. Guys, they made it even better for Hero. They're introducing the first ever Ultimate Family Tree House. Have you guys seen the video? I'm going to be posting the videos of the Family Tree House on my Facebook. So go check that out later this evening. I'm going to post some there for you guys if you guys have not seen it. It is insane. It is a 3-story tree house inside of a cruise ship. It is crazy. I can't wait to see this Ultimate Family Tree House. I don't know how you guys feel about having a tree house, but I know that the little ones, if you're bringing little ones onto the ship and you do book this tree house, they're going to be probably crazy about it. So the Royal Caribbean is looking to outdo itself yet again with over-the-top suite. The Ultimate Family Treehouse is 3 stories and features a rooftop terrace, a private whirlpool, 2 decks, teen space, and 2 main bedrooms, each with their own bathrooms and balcony. The suite has direct access to the Sur site because there's kids involved. What else can the guests expect? You might say. One truth about the new Royal Caribbean ship is that the cruise line is never content to let any carbon copies of each other. Even when you get past the headlines generating changes from Hero, this new ship will likely bring more of what people already love about the Icon class. The Icon class ship. The Icon class ship has been developed to be the biggest, boldest ship in the sea. Icon of the Seas raised the bar for the entire vacation industry, and Hero of the Seas will refine it. The way that this works is they built the first class, and then from there they hear everybody what they like, they don't like, what they would like to see, what they won't like to see, what they like to find something new, what they want to take away. And then the next ship gets built with all of those refinements, and then the next one gets built, and they keep going until they actually perfect it. That's pretty much what they do. Instead of trying to outdo itself with the entire new concept, Royal Caribbean is clearly doubling down on what worked, smoothing out, and what didn't, what we just talked about. They shift toward the share experience as a key takeaway. The addition of the family wrap slice cooking class and more group-friendly activities signals a move away from individual moments and towards things family can actually do together. At the same time, Heroes doesn't abandon what made Icon class successful for the first place, but the core formula, it is still here, a mix of water park style thrills, resort style relaxation, and long list of dinings and entertainment choices. But instead of reinventing the wheel, Royal Caribbean is fine tuning it. For cruisers that like means a more predictable experience in good way. If you like the Icon class, Hero looks like it will deliver more of what you already enjoy with fewer trade-off. There's another ship debuting first. While Heroes of the Seas is grabbing a lot of attention, it is not the next new Royal Caribbean ship in line to arrive. Legends of the Seas, guys, don't forget the Legends is coming this year in November. It will be debuting here in November, and as many Legends will act as a bridge between what guests have already seen in Icon of the Seas and refinements coming with Hero. Legend will debut first in Europe and then will come to the United States in November. One of the cool things that Legend will have is the Chocolate Factory show, well, actually Broadway show. They still have not announced which one is going to be on Heroes, but they got the Chocolate Factory on Legend, so I can even imagine what they're going to bring on Hero. This new ship on Legend also has the Hollywood themed Supper Club, offering a brand new shows like American Got Talent and Ronald Dahl's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Broadway show. Royal Railway Legend Station will be on the ship to become its first Icon class ship to offer an immersive train restaurant before Hero. So there you guys have it. Like, it was a lot to unpack, but now that we all unpacked all that information, now let's talk about what are your thoughts on this brand new ship? Because I know that, hello, Miss Margot. Hello. Welcome in. Hello, Miss Katie, my love. Thank you so much for being here today. There is a lot to unpack and a lot to kind of like take in, because think about it. They just talked about Heroes, all these new changes, and poor little Legend is like coming in through, and it's kind of, a lot of people are already booked in Legend, but she's coming in through. Let her coming through, and then let's talk about Hero. But they put Hero now. Tomorrow is going to be the first time we can book Hero. I'm going to check out tomorrow because I'm going to book myself on Hero, because we got to be the first ones there, right? We got to go check it out. But I think I like the new concepts. I do see that, and tell me in the comments, guys, because I know some of you guys have been on either Icon or Star. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about? Let's start with Hideaway, the Hideaway Beach area, because on Icon and Star, they don't have that swim up bar. A lot of people were talking about it. The area now they expanded. Now they're going to have two pools, which I do agree with it, because being that I went on Star, I found that it was just too packed. I didn't even go. I just saw it because I vlogged it, but I didn't get to go in there because it was just way too packed. Now on Icon, they were not charging for like the bed areas and things like that, while on Star they were charging. So more than likely, Legends and Heroes is also going to charge some sort of the fee. But it's just one of those things that makes you want to think. And I really appreciate Royal that it hears its customers and it brings out, the changes to the new class of ships that are coming out. I know that you're right, Katie. Hideaway needs more shade areas, but they're not bringing the shade areas. They just gave you guys a brand new bar, a swim up bar, and a new pool area. So, oh wait, hold on, wait a minute, Donnell. I will have to. No, it's not going to be in the 4 millions, but close to it. I will have to check tomorrow when they drop the pricing on that treehouse. If the ultimate townhouse for two passengers is about 180 around there, for a 7-day cruise, I'm gonna guess it's probably about the same or a little bit more, just a little bit more. So we have to see. I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm gonna check it out because I'm gonna be booking some tonight for tomorrow. So I'm going to check all of that out and I will let you know. I'm going to get back to you, Donnell. I'm going to send you a private message and I'm going to say, Donnell, this is the amount. Miss Margot says the swim up bar sounds great. I just see it being super crowded, like you mentioned. I do agree with you, Margot, because I've been on Star. I've never been on Icon. And that place was packed. And it was weird because I was talking to Jeffy earlier today. And I was saying, you know what, Jeffy, when in the morning, if you pass by Hideaway, the pool is so nice and clean. Chris, you can see the floor. In the evening, it looks like white, like because there's gazillion people in there. It's just crazy. Check it out whenever you go, and you let me know down the road what do you all thought about that, because it was crazy. Oh wait, Margot had an information here. So hey, Tinkerbell, love that the new concept, but not sure if the same name of the ship. It was honoring heroes like military, first responder, healthcare. I don't think that that's what they were thinking, but you never know. They maybe could get on board with the new name. That might be something, but I don't know if they were on board, because I think it has to do because one is Icon, Star, Legends, and now Hero. They kind of taking that. But remember, guys, the Discovery line is also coming down the road, which are smaller ships than Icon. So, and those smaller ships are going to be taking care of the older type ships of Royal as well. But that's coming down the road. So I don't know. I'm kind of like I like the concept that Heroes. Hi, Ashley. Hello, my love. Welcome in. I like the concept that Hero has coming in with that specific. I see the new changes, like the cooking classes for the family that have children and all of that cool thing. I could see that, they're changing like the water slides. They're bringing, kind of like a duo kind of thing. And they're making all those changes. I have one of my clients that actually asked me the other day, and I don't know how you guys feel like, and put it in the comments and let me know how mentally, how you think about this. She says, Jackie, is it she's going to Perfect Day. So she goes, should I pay for Chill Island where they have all the water slides and all of that? But she's going on Star. And I said, well, if it were me, I wouldn't pay for Chill Island or where the water park is with the slides, because you have it on Star of the Seas and they're complimentary. So why would you pay it if it's part of the ship and it's part of that same thing? And she's like, you know what? I didn't think about it that way. And I don't know if she's going to do it or not, but just keep in mind that when you're on these types of ships and they stop in Perfect Day, the reason why, they have like the Hideaway and all the different types of how do you call it, like the water slides, is because it's part of the Perfect Day. So keep that in mind when you're booking these cruises, specifically Icon, Star, Legends, and Heroes now, because that is part of the Perfect Day package. So it's just complimentary. So it's a little different. You know what I didn't get to read, and I don't know, maybe they're still gonna have it, is I wonder if they're gonna keep the Crown's Edge, because that's part of the Icon class ships, but I didn't hear anything, or I didn't read it. So they're more than likely gonna keep it there. But I didn't read it in the whole information that Royal dropped about, the new heroes. So I just wanted to come and share this with you. I want to see your thoughts on it. If you guys like the name, if you guys like the new renovations, what do you think? What do you think that they should bring, maybe possibly to the next ship that maybe Hero doesn't have? Because think about it. The more that they tweak these cruises, the more that they add down the road. So I know that Donnell had mentioned about Guy Fieri's burger. I truly enjoy the base camp. I'm not going to say the Guy's burgers are not good, because they're really good and delicious. So kudos to and shout out to Guy Fieri. If he ever hears this, shout out to you, Guy Fieri, for that. But I really enjoyed the base camp burger. It was really good. And I'm actually looking forward to, I think this year, let me see. I'm going on Star of the Seas this year in June. So I'm really looking forward to checking that out. And I'm going to check out some stuff on Star of the Seas that I couldn't get to last time when I went. Because when I went last time, they only invited us there for 4 days. But this time 3 days. This time I'm going to be a whole week. I agree. Do not waste on Coco Cay water slide. I do agree. I told her if I were you, I wouldn't do it, because her kids are little. I said they have the little pirate water park. They have the pool area that is complimentary. There's just so much complimentary on Perfect Day that you can have an amazing day as a family with just the complimentary stuff. Now, I will be paying for Hideaway Beach because I'm traveling with one of my daughters. She's never been there. So that's something different that we're going to do. As mother-daughter, I'm taking my oldest daughter that her husband is in the military. So she's going to be traveling with me on Star of the Sea. This is going to be her and I first mother-daughter cruise. And I'm super looking forward to it, especially because it's on Star of the Seas. So is Base Camp Burger better than Johnny Rockets Burger? You know what? That's a good question. I know that when I went, I really enjoyed it, and it's complimentary on the Star and the Icon class ship. But I need to verify. I don't know. Do they have a Johnny Rockets here on Star? Because I don't have Star information. When I go now, I'm gonna check out. Let me see if they have Johnny Rockets on Star of the Seas. Give me 1 second, because now you got me thinking. Johnny Rockets, Star of the Seas. I think they do. Oh, it's not available on Star of the Seas. So that ship has sailed there. It's not available. But I love Johnny Rockets, and I have tried them, Ashley, to be honest. But I don't know. Guy's Burgers are really good. So I know that Guy's Burgers is better than Johnny Rockets. And I really enjoy the Base Camp Burger. So we will have to check it out for sure. Hope they keep the secret sandwich with the chicken sandwich and mozzarella sticks. Yeah, that's still staying there. Margot, that's something that they will keep because they know the people love it. And I think that's something that you find on Perfect Day. I don't know. That's a good question. I wonder if they have those on Base Camp area, because that area is kind of like the Perfect Day area. If you say, I'm going to have to check it out to see if when I go on in June to see if that also is also there on the ship. I do know that they do have it on the island, and that's not going anywhere because people love that stuff. That is sold there like if it was water, to be honest with you. It's crazy how much people enjoy, that sandwich. And keep in mind, when you go to the Royal Beach Club in Nassau, the one that they just opened up new, they have a whole plethora of food there that no other like Perfect Day don't have. And the good thing about that, because we're going to be going over there in May of this year, the good thing about that is that it's included. So you pay, whether you pay a package with drinks or without the drinks, it comes with drinks or Wi-Fi, whether it's alcoholic or non. And all the food there is included, at least to what, I read. So that's also a good thing, if you're going to Nassau. Now, the downside that I heard about it is that there's a lot of waves. So depending on the day that you go, depending if it's raining, if it's not raining, if it's too windy or whatever the case may be. Hello, Keith. Welcome in. Hello, hello. So it all depends on that Royal Beach Club, how that's going to work. And look, see, Donnell says Nassau Beach Club is a money grab. See, I've never been. I'm going to try it out. And the only reason why I'm going to try it out is because I'm going to bring it out to the vlog. And also because we're going there for a bachelorette party. So one of my daughters, like you guys know, is getting married in December. So we're going in May and we're going to be celebrating her bachelorette party in the Utopia of the Seas. And we're going to the Royal Beach Club because we've never tried it and I get to vlog it while everybody gets to have a great time. So, but I have heard good and I have heard bad. I have heard negative. I have heard that people will love it and they want to go back. So it's just, however which way. I always tell everybody, at least try it once and then you have your own opinion of the situation. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it and you don't go back to it. But if you do, at least you tried it, and you just enjoy, the time there. We went late morning, no chairs anywhere except at the food areas. Oh, wow. So I guess it because there was too many ships there, like at the same time, because that I can see a problem if Royal has like 2 or 3 ships. Because think about it, in Nassau, you can have up to 6 or 7 ships there at one time. So if they have like 3 ships and everybody's purchasing Royal Beach Club, you're probably going to have to get there like first dibs in the morning so that you can get a place to put your stuff. Oh, see, look, there were 4 Royal ships. They oversold it. That's crazy. See, that is my worry, Donnell. That is my worry because, Utopia is not a little ship. And if they have, let's say, Utopia, Wonder, and let's say Radiance or Serenade or whatever there, that's like, you're talking about easily anywhere between 15,000, 20,000 people, maybe, depending on between all 4 ships. And they're trying to make up, but they got to make the money for all that expense, I'm going to guess. But yeah, that was my concern, Donnell, to be honest with you. It was going to the Royal Beach Club and it being oversold or overcrowded because too many ships were going at one point there. Woo! The life of cruising, guys. The life of cruising. Now, guys, I'm going to take a little break here because I have to show you this. I've been showing it to you for a long time, and we are going to go on this cruise, all of us together.
Good afternoon, everybody. We've got an exciting group cruise announcement for you. This time around, it's going to be a very special occasion, as we have managed to get an invite to the inaugural sailing of the one and only MSC World Atlantic. This time around, we'll be sailing out from Port Canaveral in Orlando, Florida on November 13th, 2027. From there, the ship will be docking at Nassau in the Bahamas on the 14th and MSC's private Ocean Cay Marine Reserve on the 15th. After that, there'll be a relaxing day at sea where you can be one of the first people to explore this lovely new ship. On the 17th, they'll be docking in Cozumel, Mexico, followed by Costa Maya in Mexico on the 18th. From there, a single day at sea will be taking you back to Orlando to conclude the inaugural sailing. Be sure to book your cabins quick, as inaugurals like this tend to sell out really fast. You can contact us at jagonzalez@expediacruises.com or call us directly at 813-608-2935. We hope to see you on board with us.
That is right. I hope to see you on board. I know some of you guys have already booked, like Donnell, Ashley, and her family has booked. There's like, and there's a whole lot of people. I don't even know. There's a lot of people that are going on this cruise. So keep in mind, I'm trying to figure out how many is going to be the total. I might be having some sort of shirts made for the whole group. So I'm just trying to figure out all of the logistics of it. And we're just going to have a great time because we're going to be coming in on a brand new ship on the MSC World Atlantic. That is a brand new ship for those of you that are new here to the channel. It's coming out in November 13 of 2027, and it's coming out of Port Canaveral. That is going to be their home base. So if this is something that you guys will like to come and enjoy with Travel Adventures, I would love to see you there. I know that Jeffy's coming along with us, along with, I think I have like 20 something cabins left on this, and I took out 70. So that's a lot of people so far. So if you're looking to book, don't wait it out. The deposit is $199 per person, and you have until August of 2027 for your final payment. So with that being said, we're going to continue with the show, and we're going to continue talking about Royal and its new ship and all of the cool stuff coming in, because I know that for those of you that since we're going to Costa Maya, you might be asking that they have Perfect Day Mexico. Perfect Day Mexico is still being built. It has nothing to do with you stopping there in Costa Maya because the port still belongs to whoever it belongs. It is not a royal port. That was some of the questions that people had asked a long time ago. So I'm just clarifying that because Perfect Day in Mexico is going to be in a different separate area than the port area. If you've never been to Costa Maya, some people make it to Costa Maya, but because of their the winds and everything that's happened, sometimes the ship can dock and sometimes the ship cannot dock. Next 2 weeks, I'm going to be going to Costa Maya. I'm not going to be getting off the ship because I have seminars and classes to take. And I'm going to bring you guys along on my vlog and show you the world of a travel advisor. Paradise Beach in Cozumel is amazing. I heard that Paradise Beach, Ashley, is really good. So I've never been, but I've heard a lot of people that has been. Donnell says, I am more excited about the Royal New Discovery class. Yes, I can't wait, Donnell. I really can't wait for that Discovery class ships to come in and so that we can check it out and see where these ships are going to be located at so that we can go in and book our cruise on those. But yeah, guys, so just keep in mind that when I go on World America, I already did you guys have a cabin tour, you have a ship tour on World America. I'm not going to be doing those because there is no need. But instead, I'm going to be bringing you to the world of a travel advisor, the things that we do that nobody gets to see. And my friend Margot, that she's here today with us, she's going to be here. She's going to be in our Expedia conference. So she's going to be there. So she might be making appearances depending on where she is on the ship and where we are and all of that. But I know she's going to be making some sort of an appearance on the vlogs sometime somewhere around in one of those vlogs, depending on where we are. Because I don't know if we have the same itinerary or the same classes together and things like that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed my first time that I went on Anchor for Expedia conference. And this is my second one that I go. So I'm really looking forward to, meeting all my peers and my friends that I have made and everybody that I know in the industry. So it's going to be a lot of fun. No need to run. So catch you later. Okay, mommy, take care. Love you, Miss Katie. Take care. But yeah, so it's one of those things that it's different if you look at it, if you see the perspective of a travel advisor. So the vlogs are gonna show that. I'm gonna bring them out. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to vlog it because I don't want to provide like all the information that they're going to be teaching us, but I'm going to be bringing a little bit so you guys can kind of see. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to bring you to the parties and all of that stuff. So keep in mind, I might be doing a live stream. I cannot promise that because of the schedules that we have. I'm trying to see where I can actually have a little bit of time to bring you guys alive and and there at the moment in time. But I'm gonna see what I can do for you guys. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Going back to MSC after the inaugural sailing that I was invited. I'm truly looking forward to seeing how the ship has evolved, how good the ship is. Even though that when I went, it was amazing, it was great, never had a problem. But it's also good to see how much they have evolved within a year and change. So it's going to be a lot of fun to actually go back and be able to see the world America and get to taste their amazing pizza, guys. That pizza is delicious. So I can't wait to taste the pizza. I love chicken wings, so I can't wait to try the wings on the pizza and burger area. But more importantly, I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of my friends, getting to see them again. And this time I'm going with Martin. So I'm also looking forward so that he can see a little bit of what happens, in the travel advisor part, because he doesn't go with me a lot and he's never been to one of these. So this is his first time. We are thinking of booking a cruise on the MSC Seashore for September. Yeah, let me know, Ashley. I could get you some information on that. So text me whenever you can, and I'll get you some information if you need some. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. But yeah, guys, we are evolving. I just wanted to take a little brief moment to say thank you to all of you guys in the community for your support, for your subscriptions here to the channel, for sharing, for liking, for your comments, for hyping our videos. That's something new. I don't know if you guys knew that whenever you watch our videos on your cell phone, you can hype them. And when every time that you hype them, is it tells YouTube that you really like the video, and it provides it to more people out there. Where is Mr. Martin tonight? He's actually at work tonight. He should be on his way back home. He usually leaves a little bit later on Tuesday because I have the live stream. So he comes after I'm done with the live stream. And tomorrow I have a live stream for Across the Wave. So he's usually here a little earlier so that he's here during that live stream. If you can see, I'm actually in his part of the office, because you see all the fish. Look, all of that. Yeah, that's Martine back there. That's his side of the office. My office is this side in the front. So he's on the back and I'm on the front. It's weird. Oh, look, he said he's on the way. We are still building our Travel Adventures YouTube area. I do apologize that it's taking a long time, but I'm pretty sure that when we get it done, you guys are going to love it. It's a new adventure out here, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting back to myself over there in my YouTube studio and getting to enjoy that part and bringing you that new wall that we're trying to get done here for the last however days. Everything came in. We just need some stuff to get the wall up, because we bought some paneling. We're going to change the whole back of the wall. So Martine and my future son-in-law is going to be helping me with that. And then my daughter and I will do the rest. So stay tuned for that one. More than likely, that's probably going to be sometime when I get back from World America. We should have everything done by then, and we should be back in our YouTube studio. So yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. There's a lot of stuff coming in. Tomorrow we have Across the Wave. We have a show tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's a new port. So come and join us tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's going to be Keith, Jeffy, and I. And every so often you will see Scott will be coming in, popping in whenever he can do the show with us. But for now, it's going to be Jeffy and Keith and I doing the 8 p.m. Across the Wave show. Let me know, guys, if there's a topic that you guys want me to discuss or bring to this show, or if you're wanting to meet somebody. Hello. How are you, Scott? Oh no, I thought this started at 8 p.m. No, you're good. It's 7. Tomorrow will be 8 p.m. But thank you for stopping by. Let me know, guys, if there's something that you want me to talk about on this show, or maybe somebody that you want to meet and you want me to bring them on the show. I will try my best. I am getting I need to get together with my business development manager for Carnival, MSC, Royal Caribbean, and NCL, and probably other ones, and maybe Virgin Voyage. Hello, Miss Alice. Thank you so much for being here. But I'm going to try and see if I can get them in one by one, and we'll bring them in. We'll talk about the different cruise lines, their offerings, and things like that. I will be bringing Cassidy. She is our business development manager for MSC Cruises. She's the one helping me with the group. So I'm going to be bringing her in, and we're going to be chit-chatting and all of that stuff, maybe giving you guys some really cool freebies out there for you guys. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. This year is going to be a lot of adventures happening. We have a lot going on. We have in April, we have World America. In May, we have Utopia. In June, we have Star of the Seas. July, I might be traveling back to see my dad in Puerto Rico. And August, we still got to figure out August. September, I think we might be going to Texas. I'm not sure yet. And October, I might be going back on Star of the Seas. And in November, it's going to be Legends. And in December, I'm taking a little itty bitty break because it's my daughter's wedding. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So yeah, the schedule is open. I'm still trying to possibly put in a couple more cruises in there. Not sure which ones, maybe do like a 3-day or something like that. Would definitely like to hear more about MSC Cruises. Okay, Ashley, I'll send you a message and I'll let you know whenever they're coming in, so that way you'll know that the person will be coming in. But it's going to be Cassidy. She's our business development manager. And whenever I'm in MSC World America, I'm going to try to do a live stream. But I want to do something a little bit different. I want to see if I can have some of the MSC higher ups on the live stream for you guys. But that's going to be challenging because everybody's so busy, but I'm going to try at least. If I can pull through, we will do the live stream, even if I take a couple of people and they can tell us a little bit about MSC World and all of that, or MSC World Atlantic. They got the MSC Seashore also coming out of Port Canaveral. That Seashore does a 3 and a 4 day. They have the Grandiosa, the MSC Grandiosa, doing a 7-day sailing out of Port Canaveral. You have the Seaside doing a 3 and a 4 from Miami. You have the World America doing a 7-day. Then you have I think the Meraviglia is going to Galveston, if I'm not mistaken. And the Symphony is going to be in Galveston as well. So there's a lot of ships that are moving around. And for those of you that never thought of seeing the World Europa, she's coming to the Caribbean, guys. And that is crazy because that ship was built only for Europe. So she's going to be coming to the Caribbean because they cannot leave her just sitting there waiting until when, right? So they're going to bring her here. They're going to put her to work, and we're going to book her so we can check it out. So yeah, World Europa is coming to the Caribbean. So keep that in mind. If that's something that maybe, you didn't want to travel all the way to Europe and you wanted to see her, well, maybe that's your opportunity. Margot, right now, MSC will be in Alaska. That's right. Virgin Voyage is doing Panama Canal and Alaska. So keep that in mind as well, that there's plenty of ships out there doing all sorts of different itineraries. If there's something specific that you want to check out, you might have to move ships in order to get there. Like I know some of my customers says, hey, I want to do more of the Caribbean, but these ships only do a couple of, then you might have to go to San Juan and get on a ship, even though it's an older ship, depending, because sometimes San Juan has Virgin Voyage over their ships and some of different ships out there. And they do a 7-day itinerary, and it's a port intensive itinerary. So you might be able to see more of the Caribbean that way. But just keep in mind that you also have the expense of that flight. So, but I know that it's going to be an amazing trip if you do it that way, because you get more ports, than instead of sea days. So you'll be 6 ports and 1 sea day on the way back, or 1 sea day and then 6 ports, and then you're back to San Juan. So it all depends how you want to do that trip and all of that. So it's just going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of different itineraries out there. 2028 hasn't opened yet. I do have, I would like to do a group to Greece in 2028. So I'm still working on to see when those days are going to pop up. But for the meantime, the only group that I have is on World Atlantic. And you guys already saw the information. If you didn't see it, you can replay it back and then check it out. But you have my number. Just give me a call if you have questions about that. I'll be more than happy to answer those questions for you and let you know whether you're looking into World America or Royal Caribbean, Carnival, New Region, AIDA, P&O, these other ships that you don't even hear about. We also do the river cruising. We do river cruising on Viking, Ama Waterways, on Celebrity River. So keep in mind that I am a full travel advisor. I don't not just do cruises. I do all sorts of travel, whether all included, whether just flights, short excursions. It depends what you want. If you have a question, just call me. I'll be more than happy to answer any question that you may come across. If there's something you guys want to see on this specific show on Tuesdays at 7 p.m., send me a message. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to put it all together for you guys. I know that our friend Dave Contrell, I'm going to be going to his show, and I'm going to take Keith and Jeff. I need to get with them, and he's thinking of doing a cruise, and he wants our input on some of the ports that he has. So that's going to be something that we're going to be working with Dave down the road. So I'll let you guys know whenever we do that. So if you guys want to watch that show, you guys can go to his channel, and we will be there helping Dave out. I love to help my community as much as I can and be there for everybody. Sometimes it's a little bit of a time because I'm super busy, but I always love to make time for you guys and bring you something new. That's the whole point of our name, Travel Adventures, because we're always on an adventure. And you guys need to always be on an adventure. At least once a year, go on your adventure. Enjoy the time. See those things that you want to see. We work too hard, guys. We work too hard. We at least have to take a little pause in our life and do something. Even if you do like a hotel outside of your area, maybe like 50, 100 miles out, at least do something different, at least once a year. It does good for your body. I love the ocean. I love to hear the ocean, and stuff like that. So that is something that I truly enjoy. So I have a good time with that. But with that being said, guys, I don't want to take over your time. Thank you so much for being so kind to being here with me today. Hopefully you and guys enjoy the show. Got some information on Hero of the Seas with all the new stuff, including a treehouse. And with that being said, guys, I love you guys all to the moon and back. May God bless each and every one of you guys. And I will see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Across the Wave. Toodaloo. Have fun. Enjoy. And if you're having your dinner, enjoy your dinner. Stay safe. Bye, Margot. Enjoy your time.